Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Stellium. So when I was just pulling out your overall energy cards, and I was about to hit play, the power went out. Okay, the power went out to my house, but it kicked right back on, which is interesting because you actually have high new tipo here with power, and Baset with sanctuary, which is your home, okay, your sacred space. And then we have devotion here. So that's very interesting to me that happens in my home. One second, my cat, she was trying to come up here and the candle was going to burn her. So, anywho, the power went out, came back on, but it was in my home, right? And we have devotion here. So what I'm getting for you guys already before I pull any cards is that it's time for you to retreat into your sanctuary, okay? Your power has been shut off, and it's time for you to allow your power to be shut off when you're in the sanctuary, in the safety of your home or of your safe space. Energetically, physically, I think it's both, okay? But I'm definitely hearing though that you need to be at home and you need to retreat because there's energies around you that are affecting your own power source, okay? Probably draining you. You could have cords or there's something here, okay? And that's where you need to take your power back, okay? Or you need to take your power back from the people that you live with in your home, okay? Or vice versa. Take it how it resonates, okay? We're going to see what's going on here, though, for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Stellium. What is this about? The Seven of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Sun in the reverse, and the Two of Wands in the reverse. The King of Swords, here you are. Hold on, I think my head is going to be sticking out of this video. This is a mess. Okay, I think that was also a message in and of itself because I don't ever hit record unless if my face is in there or the camera is where it needs to be for it to fit inside the frame. Okay, when it gets uploaded to TikTok or whatever. So that's interesting, okay? I feel like you guys are jumping into something before it's ready, okay? I feel like you guys are at this space where you feel like you've been kind of living a lie. This could be, for most of you, I feel like it's financial, but it definitely could be in any area of your life. Home, happiness, family, work, okay? But I feel like you guys have this, this huge boost for wanting to manifest exactly what it is you want, which is great, right? It's great. But I think that you guys are being overly optimistic and not actually seeing things for what they truly are. Maybe because you're finally yay, I get to fully believe in myself and actually go towards what I really want, being authentic within myself. So I feel better about myself, and that is great. But Spirit wants you to be successful in this, okay? That's why this message is coming out. They want you to be successful. And right now, it's not going to be because you have a lack of planning and a lack of bringing your ideas into reality. So you may just end up being stuck floating out there in the ether and your ideas not ever coming to plan, and then you end up not having a job at all or something like this, okay? Let's just see, though. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse here for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius collective? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles again. Okay, this is you leaving everything else behind and going towards this big, bright new idea. Okay, like I said, which is good, but there needs to be proper planning. You can't just go out there with no money or no idea of how you're going to get there forward and then expect it to all just fall into your lap. You have to do the work, okay? As fantastical as that sounds, that's not how life works. Unfortunately, I know. Trust me, I know. We can kind of get lost in fantasy, right? Your dream is not a fantasy, okay? But there is going to be work that has to go into it. There's going to be a load that you will have to carry in order to get there. What is the Page of Pentacles here? The Six of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this is you leaving, okay? Leaving mental anxiety and just like, you know, maybe it's because you were living a lie and it caused you a whole bunch of mental turmoil. And now you're leaving and you're heading into calmer tides, okay? Yeah, I feel like there has been a lot of sneaky behavior here. We have the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. We have the 7 of Swords where I cut the deck with the 5 of Swords and the Hangman. So this is like all of the betrayal, like the mind games, like the ego, the guilt, like the ego trip cards, like, oh yeah, I beat you, get on your knees, or you know what I'm saying, that type of energy. And like, oh, let me go steal this stuff behind their back so they don't know what I'm doing. Let me make sure I stab them 10 times, you know, overkill. So I feel like you're leaving that energy behind, and that could be self-harm that you were doing there. That could be self-harm that you had going on there, okay? Because I do feel like the 7 of Swords in reverse is you. Okay. What is the Sun in the reverse here? The 5 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're overly optimistic about not having any issues or not having any troubles with whoever this involves. I feel like there is going to be some type of fight here, okay? It could have to do with a relationship for some of you. We have the 10 of Cups here, and then we have the Star on the back side of the deck, which means that you are being gifted right now. Okay, I feel like for some of you, for those of you that this is a relationship, or it could be for other areas too, but I feel like you guys think that this is just healthy competition. Okay, being overly enthusiastic about this. You guys are thinking that this is just healthy competition when really it's not. It's the 3 of Swords. It's complete heartbreak and sorrow and loss. Okay, so I think that maybe you guys need to come back down to reality with that. You see how he's like, in both of these cards, okay, you see how the Page of Pentacles is like looking off in this magical sunflower, right? He's dreaming up magically. So is he. He's putting all of the true things that would fill his cornucopia up. He's leaving his cornucopia behind, and he's fully just gonna go for it. Okay, he's gonna go for that pentacle that's floating in the air above him. And that's great. That is great and all. But it's looking like this is unrealistic here. Okay? Because you've got the 5 of Wands, which is friendly competition, right? On this side anyways. And I pulled the 3 of Swords. And it's the side of the 3 of Swords where you have a man sitting out there in the rain, letting it pummel down over him, and he's not even caring. Okay, so he's either at a loss for the loss of a person, a loved one, or he's at a loss for the fact that he was stabbed himself, okay? Alright, let's see what the 2 of Wands in reverse. What is the 2 of Wands in reverse here from my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? The 2 of Swords. Wow. Okay, let me get one more card. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles. We have the Death card on the back side and the Magician. Okay, so this is a powerful transformation for you that is happening in your life right now. This is this is not just your everyday drama. This is like your next soul's line. Your soul's next step on your soul's journey. Okay? So I pulled the advice for you, which is the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. This is about having self-confidence and to actually put all the energy towards creating a solid foundation, okay? This is talking about creating a huge career investment, okay? But mainly the message here underneath the 2 of Wands in reverse is that you need protection against psychic and physical. You need psychic, mental, and physical protection against the storms that are coming at you, okay? And how to do that is to stay in the shallow ends of emotion for now. All right, the Emperor here with the 4 of Wands. That's you taking control, let's do it. Like let's take control of this situation instead of it being controlling us. You know what I mean? Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is your reading. I hope that it resonated with you. Please, please, please. This is a brand new channel. For those of you that are seeing this on my new channel, and the other one is kind of like shadowed, you know. So please like the reading, if you did actually watch it and you did like watching it, even if it didn't resonate with you. Comment, please, if it did resonate with you so I can see how many people I'm connecting to in my collective to make sure that I'm getting it pushed out to the right people, okay? And follow. My subscribers have lots of benefits too, and we will be putting out a subscriber-only video next. Love you guys.